planet Earth, home to over 6 billion humans. But more importantly, what's our place in the solar system? And how fragile is our planet and its surroundings? Within an instant, what we call home could be gone forever. Everything we know could be destroyed and lost in the cosmic sandstorm, also known as space. In this episode, we hope to uncover the origin of our solar system and what might happen in the near future. The solar system is found in the Milky Way, also known as the local cluster. It is the only known place to harbour life. The Sun's age is around 4.5 billion years old.
Now, we have a theory which is accepted, and that solar system started from a big gas, cloud of gas and dust. And this big cloud of gas and dust, was collapsing under the gravity and forming the planets and asteroids, which were again further circling around, smashing. I'm sure you've heard about theory that the early planet Earth was struck by another planet called Theia. We refer it and we call it Theia, and this is how our moon has been formed and our iron core in a planet was formed. So this was very, very violent period of the formation of our solar system. So that's the theory. But in terms of how it was formed, because you're using here past tense, what I have to say, it hasn't been formed, it's still forming.
But what's in store for our solar system? Destruction, salvation, or annihilation?
So what we have as a theory is, for example, that our star, we know that because we observe the other stars, will finish in a certain way, because our star is not a big star, it's a middle, kind of a size star. Usually the size of our sun, stars, size of our sun, they end up in something called planetary nebula. And before the star explodes in a planetary nebula, it will blow up in something called a red giant. And this red giant will swallow, as the star will start expanding in the red giant, will swallow the Mercury, will swallow the Venus, and in some theories says probably even the Earth. Now, that will be definitely the end of the Earth, but it's not going to be the end of the solar system. As I said, it's developing, it's moving, it's a constant motion. So then, and doesn't have to be even the end of life in the solar system. Because if we look now at the new discovery, and which are about this wonderful and very interesting satellites around the Jupiter and Saturn. We know that around the Jupiter there's the Europe, and Europe is, probably, we are pretty certain, covered, it's covered by ice, but beneath the ice there's the ocean. Now, as the sun is moving, as the sun is expanding, Goldilocks zone, which we are in, I'm sure you've heard about Goldilocks zone, is the zone where, we have a liquid water, and we have so that Goldilocks zone will certainly move towards the outer solar system, so that life and or the Goldilocks zone and the possibilities of life will be then on the other planets. So, understand, it will be further, and later when the sun explodes, that will be the end of what we know as our solar system, because there will be just a white dwarf, staying behind. But again, there will be still, something there. There'll be some planets, and that's just a phase.
No matter what the future holds for our solar system, one thing's certain, that it's not going to be around forever. The current technology would take 40 light years to reach the nearest star. That's a whopping 100,000 years. That means generations upon generations would spend their life in a tiny capsule until we find a new home. Moons like our own and Titan and the planet Mars may hold the key to life, and in mankind's epic journey to conquer space, we will be sure to stop off at these places first. But until we develop better technology to use in space, we'll have to stay put and hope the end isn't too soon. For now, we have one planet, one safe haven, one chance on the planet Earth. This doesn't make any fucking sense.